Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Shane Plays Spirit Island, episode 28. Um, if you missed last episode, you might want to go tune in, because I'm doing a series here. We had a first wave, and it went very well. I think we ended with just this one blight. So that's better than we started with. But we did get some new blight here, specifically from Heart of the Wildfire here. But maybe they can take care of their blight problem at some point. Because it is the second wave, I think we start with some extra stuff. I don't remember the full rules here. Let's see here. So, yeah, on each board we are adding town to land number 5. So that's why we've got a double town here. We've got a town here and here. We've got one here and here. Yep, extra town stuff. And they have shown up in the wetlands. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Shadows flicker like flame. Now, it is showing... I see, it shows it right away, but can't be played in... or can be played in Stage 3. It'll have the big version, so it's just going to show in my hand until Stage 3, and then I'll be able to play it. Alright. Cool. So, Shadows Flicker is probably the weirdest of the low-complexity spirits. When you use a power, you can pay 1 energy to target a land with Dahan, regardless of the power's range. And it's got stuff like Concealing Shadows here, where Dahan take no damage from ravaging invaders this turn. This has been pointed out as the reason the spirit should really be actually medium complexity, because you really have to take advantage of this. Otherwise, since this is range 0, you're almost always going to lose a presence when this card is actually doing things. Anyway, it looks like I've only got 1 card play so far and no energy yet per turn. So probably want to add a presence and gain 3 energy to get up to 2 card plays, use the 3 energy to play a couple cards. That could prevent some things. Builds or maybe even ravages. It's a little hard to set up, but not impossible. Favors Called Due is nice, because I can set up a Concealing Shadows thing. I don't really love Concealing Shadows, since it, again, does add blight. But it does also allow us to remove invaders. So maybe we just deal with the blight later. Maybe this is going to be a kind of blight-heavy game, and that's going to be a problem for the next wave, but we'll see how it goes. Crops Wither and Fade can sort of help with a Ravage. It replaces a town with an Explorer, which means if they just built that town, there's probably 2 Explorers at that point, which is still enough to add a blight. So basically, Shadows here has a little bit of trouble with these initial powers actually, like, preventing Ravages from being bad. So, I think... So for right now, we're already here and here. We don't need Sacred Sites yet. Oh, and what's my innate do? Oh, that's fast and gathers explorers, so that can certainly take care of that. Okay, so let's um hmm let's pop in here to start with, and then we'll do now hang on, because of the wording of this, I can't retarget this from Dahan. So let's undo get into here. All right. I think that deals with both of these pretty well. So let's move on to our next most complex spirit. I have played a lot of games with another player controlling Spread of Rampant Green. I've never played with Spread of Rampant Green myself. I mean, not never, never, but very, very rarely. I do know that getting presence on the board is fast and wonderful, and sacred sites can prevent builds or ravages by simply destroying one, and can generally add from removed presence. So lots of good stuff there. Oh, that's neat. They were not able to explore this land. I guess the starting towns. Hang on. Oh, right. Preprinted invaders start closer to the coast. Yeah, yeah. So that's why the town instead normally there's a town here, and it got shifted over here, which is why they weren't able to explore here. So we've already permitted an explore. That's lovely. All right. Hang on. Okay, I think we can go up here. And then we can go here. Ah, yes, Gift of Proliferation. This can turn a lot of spirits into overdrive. I don't know which of these two will be best to use it on the most. Might divide it up a little bit, but we should definitely play this a lot. And we're already getting both of our fast powers here, so yeah, I think this is a pretty solid play there. Okay, now this problem child. So basically, whenever adding presence, we're gonna get damage to the land Damage to the invaders, but then also damage to the land, basically. And so once we have taken these two, we're just going to start adding blight. We do have a good way to remove it eventually, but it requires a lot of fire. Okay, so these wetlands are especially bad, so we should probably start dealing with them pretty much immediately. I actually don't understand why there isn't an explorer here. There was the initial town, and then the town added to land number 5 normally, but they should have done an explore here, I would think. So I don't really know what's going on with that. But, you know, here we are. I think we're going to do this first, just to get some energy. We're only really going to get one card play this turn. So this can add a damage boost. I don't think we're currently doing any damage. Oh. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, that's rather nice. Okay. So this played onto Spread of Rampant Green is probably going to be very good a lot of the time. But we can only afford to play one card right now. We are going to get this regardless. And it should have 2 fire, as long as we play a card with plant and fire, which is 3 out of our 4 cards. We'll get to finish off this town. This can actually prevent the build, I think. Oh no, this can only target lands with blight in them. Well, we'll get there eventually. Okay. Alright, let's give this a try. Right. This only works in places with blight as well. Alright. We need to start adding blight to the board. Oh. Oh, Heart of the Wildfire. You're a tricky guy. I definitely picked the right starting area, but there's nobody in places that have blight, so this isn't really gonna do us any good unless I could push them out, which I can. No, again, that requires blight also. Yeah. So that's not really gonna do us any good. Alright. It's fine. Alright. Why don't you start proliferating immediately? I do like that. This doesn't matter, but it sure does exist. And then this... we want to do like that. Okay, so we can prevent this build by losing a presence. Or we can keep the presence there and prevent the Ravage instead. We're going to be able to add enough presence that I think I'm just going to go ahead and prevent it. Oh, I forgot, we still had some wilds left from last game. That's lovely. Alright, so... I think this is best played on myself. And we can push you... probably over here. And we'll do this here. Alright, no slow powers there. Over here... oh, I don't have a sacred site anymore. So I can't use stem the flow. Hadn't thought about that. I'll have to try and remember that. Still, I think that was worth it. No, I don't actually need to prevent this. Okay. So I definitely do want sacred sites for the various stuff here. Seems simple enough. Down here. I've already got 2 card plays, so I'm probably grabbing from here. Yep, and I'll have plenty of energy. So maybe we get a power card. Okay, so I like Moon's most, Fire second. Nothing with both Fire and Moon, sadly. Call to Dahan Ways is pretty great. I could use some defending. Do I need defense right now? No. Let's take call. I think we can use some cool stuff with it. Alright. Guess we could pop in here. Oh, I don't have any fire cards available. So, note to future self, don't use both fire cards in the same turn. Otherwise, can't do the innate power. Good to try and remember. Alright. So I can pay extra energy to do that at any range. I don't think we have any Ravages that have Dahan in them, so it's not going to be a problem. But that's good to remember. So I guess we're just going to play this and this. And figure out where to use it later. Alright. Up here. We've got 2 card plays now. We definitely still need energy. So let's do this. Yep. So we're going to start blighting the board anytime we add presence to it. We definitely want to get up to this as quickly as possible. Which I can do this turn, I guess, if I play those 2. And start cleaning up after myself already. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not till the slow phase, but like we're not gonna flip the card yet, so seems pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Still not gonna be able to use this yet, but very soon. Okay. Yeah. No place with Blight and Invaders at the moment. But soon. Okay. I think we will keep on the gas with adding presence. Oh, I guess I can put a little defense there. Doesn't really help, but... Let's see, do I want to build prevent? I think I do. Because this build prevent also has a Ravage prevent, and I do still have a Sacred Site here. Sure, I'm glad that last wave left us some good explore prevent in the middle. Okay, so Creeper's turn to mortar isn't really doing much at this level. Let me see what's going on over here. Definitely. Oh, I need Dahan to get over there first. Okay, okay. So we use this to push these Dahan. And then call the Dahan ways, which is lovely. I guess I also could have gathered with this, and maybe that's a better way to do it. But I can gather into here, which is even better. Yeah. Very scary, very scary. Who's still got stuff? You do. Alright. So, we definitely want to heal the land. I think here is a good place for it. We want to sort of leave the land damaged here because I can do things to them where it's damaged. So any place that has invaders is a lower target for getting rid of blight. Alright. I think for smoke, probably want to do that here. And then it pushes one Dahan. We'll push you this way. Okay, this is coming along. Starting to feel like we're doing good things here. Let's start simple. Alright. I currently have 2 card plays, and I don't have 2 cards in hand. I can either add a presence and gain a power card, or I can reclaim and gain a power card. If I were to add a presence, let's see. So this turn, we've got big problems here. I can Concealing Shadows it, which helps a great deal. If I reclaimed, I would have nothing to do with it. So let's gain a power card, not a presence. See if I get a good defend card or something. I did not. Hold on, remind me what your innate power does. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Alright. So we're looking for moons and fires. This card has all the symbols we like. Sort of, so does this one, but, you know, it doesn't do anything else. Yeah, it's a little circumstantial, but I don't hate it. It doesn't solve this, but it's neat. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anywhere on the board that really helps a ton with. Um, this presence adding I'm doing is range 1. Okay, so I could get into here and get this town out of the center. Putting it in the sand is a little bit risky, but we've got good ways to deal with that. So, yeah. Okay. Up here in this spirit, we have 0 cards, so we're definitely going to have to reclaim. Technically, I could just gain a power and use it, but I don't think that's a good way to do things. So let's do this first. Alright, obviously, leaf is a big deal. Moon and water are also both helpful. So lots of leaf. This one also has water. This one also has moon. So these two are jumping out at me. I like blight removal, but not necessarily enough to take this. This one has blight removal and damage, so it's not bad. This one can prevent builds and ravages, but I'm kind of pretty good at that anyway. I think I'm leaning toward this one. And then we can start trying to clean up some of this mess when we're able to. Okay. So for this turn, this place is great already. This place, I mean, I'd love to have some Dahan, but otherwise it's good. This place is scaring me already. So we should really try to do something there, if we can. I've already got a sacred site next to it. I can't get a sacred site in it. So maybe for actual adding presence, I want to start moving this way. Since this part of the board is kind of the scariest right now. Alright. I'm going to get to play 2. It shows it right here. Don't want to remove this blight yet. We want to empty this out and then remove the blight. Let's see. So we've got range 1 from a sacred site. So we can do 1 damage to both the town and the city using this. As long as we've got a moon, we can do another damage. It's a sand, so this doesn't really help us out. But we can add a token there, so if worse comes to worse, I can prevent next turn. Oh yeah, and by adding a token there, I'll be in there to be able to deal 1 damage. Probably just to the town they're about to build, but maybe we can get something else going. Alright. Over here, I think we want to reclaim. Yeah, we've got 2 card plays. I guess I could gain a power card and use it. We're not really in dire straits here yet. And And the sand isn't very scary. I do like adding presents to the board. Even though it's harmful to the board. So maybe we just do this. And since it's range 3, I could jump way the heck over here. Or way the heck over here. Let's see what minor power we get first. Before we decide. Okay. So plant and fire. This does those things. None of these others are jumping out at me as being super useful this turn. So let's just grab that. Okay. I think this is how we're going to do this. All right. Seems great. Okay. So Firestorm now does 2 damage. But I think we've now got this covered with Rampant Green. So I'm going to be able to stem the flow of fresh water to finish off this and do 1 damage to the town, and then creepers into mortar to finish off the town. So this place is under control now. So I may as well just do the damage here. Sorry about my dog in the background. She's very excited. Mimi just got home. Alright, over here. I think we should start growing down this way. Defend 2 doesn't really help us out anywhere. Alright. Ah, you. You're the one who still has powers. Okay, Concealing Shadows here. So the Dahan are okay. And then... Doesn't quite prevent a build. Ooh, Command Beasts. There we go. And also here. And why not? That's nice. So right here it's going to get used up, and we're still going to get a blight. Probably something like here, where they're going to be affected by it later. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, so 4 damage. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh boy. They like those mountains this game, huh? Kept meaning to deal with that place, but didn't get to it in time. Wouldn't have really helped anyway. We've still got this one and this one, so... Anyway, we've got a plan here. This. And... I did this wrong. I'm not here. I'm stupid. Oh well. Is there anywhere we can make use of it? Not without someone else's help. Alright. So we can get rid of one blight here. That's nice. Okay, here's a way to do it. Oh, this has to be in a non-blighted land. Okay. Okay. Range 1 from my only sacred site. Honestly, probably this. And then flash fires can do 1 damage here. And then creepers can finish it off. Alright, all that strife is feeling more and more wasteful, but whatever. Okay. Ah, right. I was looking for places that are range 0, which there are some, but being able to target this from Dahan is actually really helpful right now. I can clear out this space. That seems good. That way they won't build there. Okay, so obviously this time we are reclaiming. I mean, we're adding a lot of blight this game anyway. This has all the symbols I like with this spirit. Maybe we just lean into it. They're ravaging the sands. I don't like that. If this card did damage, it would be so much nicer. Yeah, alright. It's on theme. Let's grab it. Okay, so with 2 card plays, we've got a few problems to solve. Here and here. I feel like probably Fire is going to take care of this. I'd love to do with this guy in the fast phase. Which this technically does. At a somewhat high cost. Got a lot of good options here. I guess that's always good. Yeah. Let's just drop that on there. Alright. You need to reclaim. I sort of feel like plant is more important than fire at this point. But this card just doesn't do that much. Whereas these two both do. Let's throw that out in there. That can solve this if nothing else can. Although I'm pretty sure something else can. Okay, we're not adding presence this turn. We'd love to heal the land. We can do 2 damage pretty easily at range 0. I think we just use this. We can add a strife here and just take care of it. I'd really like to remove a blight though, and there's no place with 2 yet. Which means I do need 2 plant symbols. Let's see, if I did this on myself, can destroy a city with this. Oh, but it's range 0. Yeah. Yeah, I just can't afford to remove a blight this turn, unfortunately. Well, I definitely still want at least one plant. Maybe we do this anyway. Still use this on myself. And we can destroy this city here. Seems pretty good. Alright, who still needs to do stuff? Probably you. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I could make fire proliferate. Take care of this place like that, and then I can remove a blight this turn. It'll also add a blight this turn, but maybe better? Yeah, I think I like this plan. Let's try this out. I can definitely do a defend 2 here, so that's all taken care of. Might as well play all 3 of my cards and continue shooting presents onto the board. What's the restriction on this one? Range 1. I feel like this area and this area could both use assistance. Let's go over here. Okay, so definitely this. Oh, I can play everything, right? Cool, let's do that. I think that's everyone. Okay. Don't remember. Oh, right. I was maybe going to use that here. I don't know that that's a good idea. Let's use it to prevent the center build. Maybe that is what I was going to do with it anyway. We'll put you down here. Ooh, I can actually prevent that build too. Undo that. Great, I love it. Okay. So proliferate. Wait. This first, then this. Lovely. All right. Is that everybody? Ah, this one. Oh, right. This. Cool. That might be good. We'll see if that prevents any explorers. All right. Focused on the sands then. Just all about the sands and mountains this game. Doesn't look like any explorers were prevented there, but whatever. Okay. This doesn't really help us out a ton, because it can only target jungles and wetlands, which are not my priority right now. But let's see. I don't see any towns I can destroy with it. I want to remove Blight with it. Okay. It does diminish my ability to hurt this. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think... If I had a sacred site right here, I'd be all set. I guess I could push a town into a wetland or jungle and destroy it. That seems good. Oh, I could also do 1 damage to a city and then 2 damage to a city. Yeah. Great. And now I'll be able to remove that blight later. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'm gonna need another sacred site soon. I guess range 2 does still give us a decent amount of reach. Like here, for example. And now I can finally... let's do it here. Maybe? No, let's do it here. Great. Okay, who else has powers? Probably you? Yeah. Range 1. but it needs to have Dahan in it already. Not a lot of places with Dahan and towns. That's unfortunate. None, in fact. I would undo a bit if I could make that all work. But nobody else had Dahan pushing abilities now. Alright, should have planned this a little better. But as it stands, I guess we'll have to use it on an explorer. Which feels like a waste, but whatever. Still gets us a Dahan, which is nice. Okay. Only 5 more fear until we get to Terra level 2. I think we are getting close to being able to remove all the buildings from the board. So let's work on that. I think adding this presence makes a lot of sense. We're getting 3 per turn, which is great. Gonna put us at 6. Possibly gain a major power? Let's see. Of course, this is like my favorite card in the game, but I'm not playing Thunder Speaker right now, so I need to not immediately pick it. Especially because I can't really get light with this spirit. Not so much with the mountains either. Which negates all 3 of these others. Okay, so this is sort of just a bad bunch. For me in particular. I don't really have a lot of destroyed presence with anyone, except you, which already can remove it. It can do some damage, which is nice. Nah, at least that one's on flavor. You know what? No. Just gonna delete the one I just got, and it's fine. Okay. So. This is a range 1 presence adding. Let's add here, so we can be able to target these 2 if needed. Concealing shadows is certainly not needed this turn. I guess we'll just focus, so... I mean, all my cards have moons. Let's try and get at least 2 fire cards. That's pretty easy. That might be able to prevent a build. And we'll toss that out there. And that one. Because we've needed some Dahan movement in the past when we haven't had available. And this way I'll be able to kill a bunch of these guys, probably. and do some fear that way. Alright. So the only place we really have to worry about defending is here. Certainly this spirit needs a reclaim. Probably still on minor power. Plant moon. Plant water. Blight removal, which I really need to start worrying about. Let's do that. I think as clean as we can leave this island for the next group, that would be great. Okay. Probably makes sense to be maybe even all the way over here. Yeah, that gives us a lot more range on a lot of different things. Okay. That definitely can remove a blight this turn. Probably this one. Range 1 from a sacred site is a bigger ask, especially into a jungle or wetland. There honestly aren't that many blight in jungles and wetlands. It's just this one. I don't have a sacred site over there yet, so I should work on that. A defend 2 already gets this done, so I don't have to worry about that. I would love to get big versions of Creeper's Tear into Mortar going. So maybe put all my moon cards out. Problem is, I'm not actually in places with buildings right now, so let's make sure to do that with Overgrown at Night. We'll see if I remember. Okay, finally. So the only place that's going to ravage, we've already taken care of. I think it's time to storm this land. It's been sort of a problem for a while. Oh, and also this one is a problem. Let's see. I have 3 card plays. I don't have 3 plant cards, sadly. Getting up to here would be nice. Maybe with Gift of Proliferation we can do that. So let's add a presence and I don't really need power at the moment. If I was going to give up something for a major power, probably Fire in the Sky is the right call. Yeah, that seems worthwhile. Let's do it. Okay. So, I don't have any moons, I don't think. No. So I can't get that very easily. I'd need to get another minor power with a moon. Same here, definitely same here. I do have enough air that I could make this work. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. Of course, at that point, I don't necessarily want to get rid of fire in the sky. So maybe now we get rid of rouse, even though that's where all my plant is. This is tricky. Do I get rid of one of my innate powers? I mean, this one, I probably haven't been doing as much with it as I should, but it just doesn't feel that strong. Alright. So then we add this presence. And we'll toss it in here. All right. So we can't quite do a big talons this turn. Yeah, so let's do everything else this turn, and after I reclaim, I can probably do a big talons. Because I'll have lots of energy left. Yeah, not quite as much as I need, but we'll work on it. Alright, has everyone played their cards? I think so. Yeah, it usually warns you if you don't. Alright. Let's do that here. Great. Love that fear. Let's see. So we know we're doing a defend 2 here. So that place is set. We're proliferating you. Which is going to go... Gosh, I don't want to blight that place even more. It has to be range 1, so I can't reach that. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. I am worried we're going to lose before we get rid of all this blight. I guess it leaves... Yeah. Yeah, we're having some blight problems, but we're gonna get through it. Don't see an amazing place for fire in the sky, but whatever. I definitely had a plan for overgrow. Not sure it matters as much anymore. Oh geez, I just made this place a problem. Um, hmm. There we go. It's a little better. No, that's cute. Didn't do nearly as much preventing builds as I probably should have tried to. But again, we've got a lot of cleanup to do before we can really call this one. We are technically about to flip the card if we don't do cleanup, so let's work on that. Okay. We'll heal the land here. This... Let's see, a sacred site. You know what? Undo that. Heal the land here. That's that settled. Oh, I still have choices to make for the last thing. Where do I want this guy? Maybe like out here. Okay. Teeming rivers. Seems good. And right there. Over here seems more important. Yeah. Okay, let's Mantle of Dread you. and get probably over here. Okay, let's solve some of our sands. We still have to focus as much as possible on cleanup. So, with 3 card plays, I think maybe gain a power and use it. I haven't gotten a major with the spirit yet, have I? No. Right, because last time I tried, I got all powers that did not work. So these two have light, that's not going to work. I've got a little bit of plant. I've got enough plant. This could work, and is a pretty good card. I've got fire. I have 1 water card that technically gets the job done. And I have 2 animal cards, so this one could work too. This one I think feels more appropriate. And I'm done with this card. It's too dangerous. Okay, so for this turn, what's the range on this? Range 1. I think I want to extend in this direction a little bit. Okay. So I'm not doing anything about this problem, or really any problems in the fast phase. So, I've got 3 cards I can play, but the ability to play 4 cards. At this point, I have emptied my presence track, so I can still add removed presence, but it's no longer a priority, because I'm already as strong as I'm going to get. Maybe we learn a new power, get a bunch of energy, and maybe see what the major power deck does for this spirit. Okay. Don't really have rock, so I'm not going to be able to get up to this or this. I've got some moon. I'd need a little bit more to get off the big version of this, but it's not bad. light. I don't have any fire, so I can't get the big version of that. Yeah, none of these are really working for me. I think we'll grab that just because it helps solve our current issues. But we might lose it to a future card pretty quickly. Or maybe right now. Right now. Now I don't get to play as many cards, but whatever. Okay, let's have a sacred site over here. So I am going to be able to do a defend 4, which solves this place. Or I could add the presence here and solve this place instead. Which... yeah, that maybe seems better. Okay. I think a reclaim is in order here. Especially because I don't actually want to add presence to the board that badly. Let's get a miner. Swarming Wasps gives me good symbols for Talons. Renewing Rain helps a lot with blight removal. Let's work on blight removal. Okay. So... Talons is not going to be able to hit a place that's going to ravage. Fire in the Sky can solve this place, so that's a good start. I sadly don't have a fast range 2, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about this. Probably we're just going to have to Concealing Shadows it and still take the Blight. So at that point, Blight removal is high on my list. That removes Blight. If I could play a card with Fire and Mountain, like this one, that gives us up to removing 2 Blight with this. So that's pretty good. Alright. Solving 1 place and removing Blight. That'll do. Alright. Fire in the Sky here. Take care of that. With Firestorm, I guess maybe preventing this build looks like a good option. Yeah, I think so. That's going there. Okay. Yes. Don't ravage here. Everywhere else I don't care about that much. I actually want this ravage. But we'll pick here and skip. Yeah, let's just allow it. There, I think we'll disallow. All right. So range 1 from a sacred site. Didn't really think about that very well. I definitely need more sacred sites for targeting with this. I mean, like, I get lots of fear out of it, so that's not nothing. But otherwise, I'm basically just scaring those guys off. Alright, that'll prevent a build. Delightful. Oh, it's range 1 from a sacred site. Okay. You, I guess? Here we go. Alright. Range 1 from a sacred site. Looking for a jungle or wetland with blight. I don't think we have one. So I guess we can just do 2 damage, like here. That'll do it. Cool. All right. We should start looking at if we can wrap this up by this turn's Ravage phase. So we've got 1, 2, 3 towns, 4 towns that are not in places that are about to ravage. Honestly, we should use this to push this into here. Yeah, because then that one is effectively destroyed. Okay. I think we might technically be in stage 3, which would certainly wrap things up. Okay. Let's assume that's the case and play accordingly. I think I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. So that just takes care of a land. Maybe it'll let me do it during the actual slow phase. If there is a slow phase. I'd like there not be, honestly. Maybe we want to add that presence differently. Because I'm going to be able to talons that place. Probably I want to add a presence to a town that I can't deal with otherwise. Let's see. Range 1, you say? That's very limiting. Maybe we add it there after all. Yep, don't see a better place for it. Okay, carry on. Where am I actually targeting with talons? Because that's another important question. Here seems pretty good, but I can't reach it. I guess I could go here. Now I can target this with talons, but now I may as well just target this with talons, so... Oh, although I can hit this with Firestorm. Yeah. Yeah, so this gets Firestormed, this gets Talonsed. Ooh, and that also takes care of this if I Talons over here. Assuming I can get enough air, which I seem to have messed up. Shouldn't have played Fire in the Sky last turn. I sort of needed it, but whatever. Okay. And that's range 0. I guess extra damage can't hurt. Might help. Don't know who yet. Okay. You obviously need to reclaim. Try major power again? That one's quite good. That one seems perfect. Oh, although I'm hoping to win before the slow phase, but whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Probably I want a sacred site in an area where I don't currently have one. Such as here. Okay. And then we can overgrow somewhere and creepers there to take care of a town. And some water would be good in case we need to defend any areas. Grab that in case we do get to use it. And remove some blight if we get there. Ah, here it is. Play set aside power. Yeah. Okay. So for your growth, you're reclaiming, obviously. Let's just get a minor power. I guess this one, maybe? Adding more animals to the board is helpful for future generations, potentially, depending on how we do things. I don't know. I still don't really have sacred sites anywhere useful. I don't know why I'm prioritizing this. I am using this, so I could make something into a sacred site. It still just does fear, though, really. Like, yeah. Whatever. Alright. So. We want to get rid of all of the towns. I think that takes care of that town. Takes care of that town. Where do I want to snake? I guess maybe toward the center of the board. So, like, that. Okay, I had some big plans for you. Let's do this real quick. I can't Firestorm here because there's no longer Blight there. Alright. Well, that doesn't really help me out, does it? I guess I'll just Firestorm over here. Oh. I'll Firestorm everywhere that there's Presence and Blight. Can I not? I know there's a rule in the real game where you can pretend you don't have as many elements while using a power. I don't know if this interface actually allows for that. Because I don't want to do the last step of this. But I guess I just won't play it because it doesn't matter, probably. Although it sure is trying to matter. And I don't have nearly as much Dahan movement as I thought or hoped. Okay, I know I was gonna do this somewhere. So I have a sacred site to prevent a build. I guess let's do that. Doesn't prevent a build after all, now that I'm looking at it. Alright, that was something at least. I think it does end up mattering, because that prevents a number of builds. Okay. So I can add my own presence, and I can defend a place. This is already a good target for defending. Possibly the only target in need of it. I'd love to remove Blight, but I've already got the range for like this one or this one. Oh, but it's from a sacred site. Yes, let's overgrow here. Oh, am I out of destroyed? No, but I can only use destroyed presence when I'm yeah. When I'm growing the normal way, I can use destroyed presence. We'll just grab it from here. Alright, I don't think there's any point to command beasts right now, so I guess we're done. Okay. Run some builds. Allow. Allow. Alright. Hopefully, here in the slow phase, we can finally finish them off. I've got a couple of real big, heavy damage slow powers. They didn't actually build that much. I'm unhappy with the amount of blight on the board, but that will have to be a priority next game, because this is a lot. I need to get them off this island. Okay. So is there anywhere I can target with Accelerated Rot that kills a town and also clears a blight? I don't think so. I think all of the jungles and wetlands. I think there's only. Okay, let's quick look for all the towns. Town, 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 town. Is that literally it? 4 towns. All right. Number 1 priority right now is winning. So this is probably going here. If I can find another way to kill all 4, I could use this to remove a blight. This definitely can remove a blight. Let's do it here. Let's see. So we've got mountain, mountain, that. Range 0. I'm not in any of those lands, so I'm not killing a town with this. I guess I'll just drop it here. It'll prevent some builds in a future game, perhaps. Okay, and Creepers is going to do literally nothing. Alright. So I know I can take care of that, but I've got other things I'd rather do with that action if I can. So, this one I don't have sacred sites that can reach either of these. I could get one of these two. And this one can get the other one. Okay, so that solves both of these. So let's just do that. Definitely want to regrow some burned land. Here is good. And then here, this is the originating land. I'll also get here, I guess. Seems good. Okay. So I've got 2 places left. That's range 0, that's range 0. You're not really helping me out here. Fast phase next turn it is. Okay, so I can't win now. Yeah. So probably we accelerated rot somewhere else and finish these off next turn. So accelerated rot. Guess we're also getting close to Terra level 3, at which point we definitely win. Let's see. I see 2 jungles with blight. I see no wetlands with blight. Yeah, so I guess we will take care of the blight there. It's a really expensive way to get rid of blight, but whatever. We're in a weird situation. This is just going to end up doing 2 fear, so it literally doesn't matter where I target it. Very similar here. I guess I get to push this if I want. Hang on. Right. I don't want to push that. You seem very pushable. Oh, although that's only if it's a mountain or jungle. Yeah, this is fine. I don't really care that much about the push. I think all I have left is this, which as previously discussed doesn't really do anything. So here we are. Okay. How do we kill these last 2? In the fast phase, ideally. They are going to ravage the coast, so if we got Dahan in here and defended it, then that takes care of that in roughly the fast phase. Can add a presence here and just take care of that place. Seems silly not to reclaim. And adding a presence also adds blight, so let's not if we can stop it. Let's see. I've got 3 card plays. I could get up to 4 card plays this turn. At which point, I don't have enough fire cards in hand for the last version of that, which is about the only way I can do damage during the fast phase right now. Okay. Probably something like that. It's starting to look like I'm just going to have to drop a presence in there. So I'm gonna be able to remove a presence. Oh well, that's slow. So no, we're not waiting for that. Yeah. So symbols don't matter. Just grab this. Wait. That seems great. Okay. Hmm. All right. Let's see. Pretty sure. I wish Favors Called Due wasn't slow. But we can definitely push a Dahan in here, and this shouldn't matter. Alright, so someone gets to go fast with probably a blight removal. This is maybe the simplest blight removal. So we use this on myself. And here. Don't actually see targets with invaders on them. It doesn't matter that much anyway. Okay, importantly, throw a defend there. Now, how does the beast work at the end of future games? One of each token type per player. So we end up with three beasts, no matter what we do. So moving them around doesn't really help me. Okay. Let's see. I don't even care that much. I think that's everything? Yep. Okay. Alright. We just won. Still wants me to do damage anyway. Alright. Cool. Well, I knew Heart of the Wildfire was going to be a little bit problematic for the island. But, we had to get through that one. We're about to do the third wave now. I'll go ahead and get that set up for next video. I guess I should still show the details here. Score isn't going to be anything impressive because I'm playing on low difficulty, but there's that stuff. Alright, third wave. So, the plan... Right. We need to set aside stuff, probably... that seems great. Over here, that's obvious. Over here, yes please. Alright, we have to remove one beast. Probably you. There's two on this board, and I like having one near the center. Okay. So we need to break up the groups of 3 or more. Oh, I thought it would force me to then break up that group, but apparently it decided not to. I don't know if that's how the rules should work, but that's fine. Alright, so what we are actually doing, rather than what it's showing me here, we are taking Vital Strength of the Earth. We are taking Sharp Fangs. Let's actually go Sharp Fangs on this board, Vital Strength here, and then we're grabbing Ocean. Alright, and this is what we will play next video. Once again, I'll hit go just so that for next video I can just click resume, and we can see this is our board. I do like, I think, I can't remember if he has blight removal or not. Yes. So having him start here, like on this board, is really nice. So I'll work on cleaning this up with our big old rocky friend here. Alright, right, for the beast, we get to add a presence to any land that has beasts. That doesn't get me super far away because I've been concentrating beasts in the middle. But generally, the stone guy doesn't need that much help. Let's head over here so that we can chase things into the ocean. For the ocean, I think here seems good. I don't think we get to prevent any explorers this time. Oh, no, we did get this one over in the corner. Alrighty, so yes, this is our setup for next time. Tune in then. It'll be another long one. Glad you're enjoying Spirit Island games that are the length of a full-length movie. You could be going and watching the MCU, but you're watching me. I appreciate it. Later, all.